Welcome back to the Anfield Exchange, and it's official. Trent Alexander Arnold is leaving the club at the end of the season. And what can I say? I'm absolutely fuming. Not just because he's leaving, but the timing of the announcement as well. So, look, he's come out with his 3-minute video saying how much he loves the club and what a supporter he is, and he'd love to come back and watch the games and blah blah blah. It's all fucking talk. He's an absolute traitor in my eyes. I know there's going to be people out there who have got different opinions and who will clap him off and will cheer him off and wish him the best. That's not me, and I can only be honest in this video. I was just dropping my lad off at his mate's house, and I saw obviously the influx of tweets come through from Romano and from Liverpool as well. And my initial feeling was, what a wanker. He look, what was all that? What was all that earlier on in the season? And do you know what I mean? It's just his actions have not portrayed what his decision is. If I'm honest, obviously I'm frustrated that he's going to Real Madrid. Real Madrid are our European rivals, if you will. I don't know about every other fan, but I cannot fucking stand Real Madrid. I despise the club, everything they stand for. I think they're an egotistical club, and if that's his decision, then look, he's an egotistical player, and he deserves to be amongst players of his own ilk, if you will. I wish nothing but mediocrity from Real Madrid. I wish nothing but abuse for Trent, and I'm going to say that. I hope the fans turn on him pretty quick, because I can't understand as a Liverpool fan. You've been there 20 years and you've won all this stuff for Liverpool, and now you fancy a change. Look, that guy's playing every. I'm 38 years old, and from such a young age, it was always my dream to play for Liverpool. It still is one day. I know it's not going to happen, but he's just turned his back on every Liverpool fan's dream. And in a time where he's going to be the captain in 2 years' time, he was going to be the captain in 2 years' time. He was going to cement his place with next to Gerrard and King Kenny, and he was going to be a legend of Liverpool Football Club, and that's all gone for me now. But what I am really, really frustrated at is the timing of it, because not only do you make it awkward now for the manager, because I personally don't want to see him on that football pitch again. I don't want to see him anywhere near the trophy parade. I've just seen the tweet that his last sort of involvement as a Liverpool player will be on the parade. Well, I'm sorry, I'm still on a high from winning the Premier League trophy, and I will be until the parade. All you've done with this news is announcing it now. Is you've just put a shitter on it. You've put a negative spin on the way I'm feeling in terms of the celebratory mood that I'm in, and I've been in for probably 3 weeks now. I've been bouncing around the house. I've been singing songs. I've been in such a good mood, and this just puts such a negative spin on it. I don't want to see him at a parade. I really don't want to see him there. I don't understand the timing of it. I don't want to see him on the football pitch, but we've got 2 games left at Anfield, and I believe Arne Slot will probably still give him minutes at Anfield to say his goodbyes. Nobody wants to say goodbye to him. He doesn't deserve that. The way he's left, he's manufactured a move for years. It's been in the making. He when he signed his contract, his 4-year deal, he knew he was entering his prime now. He knew he'd be leaving on a free transfer. And for me, that's the reason why he shouldn't be applauded. He shouldn't be accepted no longer from the Liverpool fans. And like I say, I don't want to see him anywhere near that pitch. The timing of it absolutely stinks. Wait till the end of the season. Get the parade out of the way. Let everyone cheer you, and then tell the club and tell everyone you're leaving for Madrid, and then we don't have to see you again. That's my biggest issue now. It's a move that we've been expecting. Look, we've been expecting it for a while now. Certainly since January, probably a little bit longer. But now it's come out. it feels like a sucker punch, and again the timing of it it doesn't sit right with me. I think you've got Conor Bradley, who's just come back from an injury. Can he play these last games for Liverpool for a full 90 minutes without him coming in? I would personally have Quansah ahead of Trent. I wouldn't even put Trent on the bench. I don't want to see him again, if I'm honest. Go and play with your bum boy Jude Bellingham in Spain. And look, what baffles me is the state of play where Liverpool were at versus where Real Madrid are at. Yes, Real Madrid have got a better history than Liverpool in the Champions League. They've won, is it 14, 15 champions? I don't know. I don't really take much notice of Real Madrid. Five or six of us have come in the last 7 years. So, yeah, granted, I'll put my hands up, Real Madrid. You've been very, very good in Champions League with Zidane and Ancelotti as well. But that's not something that can be maintained, and I genuinely hope now that Real Madrid. I hope Trent wins, nothing else. But what I think is it's his ego. It's his ego. He thinks he can go to Real Madrid, play with the best players. He still thinks he can win the Ballon d'Or. That's not going to happen. I'm absolutely raging. I knew this was coming. But why announce it now when you've got games left to play? And I genuinely hope if he does play any minutes at Anfield or away to Brighton, I genuinely hope the guy gets booed. He no longer belongs in Liverpool Football Club. I've just been reading the interview that he was doing, and then he said it was 100% a possibility to stay at Liverpool. So why was it a possibility to stay at Liverpool? Why have you now chose to go to Real Madrid if you were still set on potentially staying at Liverpool? What is it that's sent you over to Madrid? He says he fancies a change. Okay, I can understand that. People fancy a change in the career. I get that. But it's the way he's gone about it. I put it into imagine me. I've worked 20 years at a company. I've worked 20 years at a company, and I decide I want to change. I don't even have the I've shown so much loyalty to him, and then I leave without handing any notice in. Do you know what I mean? It's the wrong way to leave a place you've been at for so long, and that's effectively to me what he's done. He says he didn't want to impact results on the pitch while we were in a title race. So why do it now? Why do it now? Why not wait till the end of the season? Get your trophy parade. Have everyone still hoping you might be staying, and then just fuck off. Go to Madrid. From my opinion, you're not wanted. You're not wanted here anymore. And I know there's going to be an influx on social media of people saying, "Oh well, he's done a lot for the club." He has done a lot for the club as a team, as part of a team. He's had moments that put him on the path to becoming a legend, but those moments are all forgot about now. He says he wants to come back and watch as a fan. I struggle to believe. I struggle to understand how, as a fan of a football team, when you can look, Liverpool's results dictate my weekend, dictate how I'm feeling. If we lose, I'm in a shit mood all weekend. If I could do anything to help Liverpool be even better, I would be doing that as a fan. I don't believe he's the same. I'm not saying he's not a fan, but these actions that he's taken, leaving for Real Madrid, they're not the actions of a Liverpool fan. Why would you not want to spend your career at the team you support, the team you love, the team that you've grown up at? I don't understand that. And what I will say is the grass isn't always greener on the other side. Philippe Coutinho left, did nothing. Henderson, Fabinho, do you know what I mean? These guys leave. Okay, Suarez went on to have a good career, but look at Torres, nothing. Sadio Mane, nothing. He's in the Saudi League. He left Bayern Munich after a year. The grass isn't always greener. And Jurgen Klopp said it to Coutinho. You can stay and become a legend, or you can go to Barcelona, you can go to Real Madrid, you can go to Bayern Munich, and you can be just another player. And that's exactly what Trent Alexander Arnold's going to do now. He's going to just become another player. And look, Liverpool fans are very supportive for a player who plays for that club. And Real Madrid fans don't have that same support. Liverpool fans have defended Trent from the offset. We've always known his defending hasn't been up to scratch. We've always known he's not the best right back in terms of his defensive abilities. We've always known that. We can actually say it now because we've spent so long defending him and saying, oh yeah, he's improved defensively and he's, from what he gives us going forward, makes up for what he lacks at the back. Well, it doesn't now. And I'm sorry, but when you play for Real Madrid, Trent won't be able to get away with stuff like that. He's got a demeanour of what I would say Dimitar Berbatov, where you look like you're not trying. You can get away with that to a degree as a striker if you're going to pop up in moments and put a ball in the back of the net like Berbatov did. And the way he played, it looked like he wasn't trying, but obviously he was. But his quality shone through. You're not always going to get that at Real Madrid, especially as a right back. If you look like you're not putting the effort in, I'm telling you now, he will have them fans turning on him in no time. And to be honest, I can't wait. And look, I understand footballers are professionals. What happens next year in the Champions League when we draw Real Madrid? Because we always draw fucking Real Madrid. How can you come back to Anfield and want Liverpool to lose? How do you do that as a fan? I don't know. It baffles me. It enrages me. I don't want to see him anywhere near this football pitch again. I'm absolutely 100% done with Trent Alexander Arnold. I'll be at the parade. Trent's going to be at the parade on the bus. I don't know. I hope there's people. I hope there's Liverpool fans out there with the same mindset as me. I believe there are, but I believe there's also a lot of people who are not going to be as enraged about this and will be wishing him all the best. I can't do that. I genuinely can't do that. I think the way he's gone about it this season, he could have told us earlier. I understand the reasoning for not telling us earlier because we were in a title race, blah, blah, blah. That's his words. He didn't want to announce it when we were in a title race. So he's obviously made this decision weeks and weeks ago. Just wait to the end of the season. I don't understand the timing of it now. Like, what's he after? Is he after a goodbye from Liverpool fans? Is he that egotistical that he's after validation on where he stands with the Liverpool fans? Because I'm sorry, you've got 60,000 Liverpool fans who are going to be in that stadium against Arsenal, against Crystal Palace, and you're not going to get 60,000 fans booing you when we're in party mode, when it's celebration time, and we're going to lift a trophy at the end of the season. I don't even want to see Trent with a trophy. I genuinely don't. I don't know what to say. I'm absolutely fuming. I don't know why. I knew it was coming, and then I don't know for one reason or another after the Leicester game, seeing him celebrate the way he did, and then seeing the videos of him celebrating in the dressing room, and do you know what I mean, with the fans, I sort of got my hopes up that he was going to make a U-turn and sign a contract at Liverpool. That's obviously not been the case. I genuinely believe the players knew it at the Leicester game as well. I think that's probably why Costas hung his shirt on the corner flag as an Undertaker moment when the Undertaker retired and put his gloves and his hat in the ring. I genuinely believe people have known this for a while. I think Trent's known it for a while. I think we're just being informed about it now. The question I ask is why? Why now? Why not just wait to the end of the season? Use it as a smoke screen. Let us all believe that you're staying and then just fucking go at the end of the season. I don't want any negativity on these final few games and any negativity in the title celebrations or at the parade, but it's going to be in the back of my mind now. And I can't. When he's going to step back on the pitch, he's going to come on the pitch at some point. Arne Slot's going to give him minutes, and I wouldn't be doing that. This for me is preparation for next season. I would keep him out of the squad. I'd be playing Conor Bradley. I'd be using Quanta as right back cover. because he's made his mind up and he's no longer a Liverpool player. So what benefit do we get as a club? What benefit do we get as a club by playing him for any of these last few games? We don't. The only benefit is for Trent to get his validation that he belongs with the Liverpool fans. He doesn't fucking belong with us. He's made his decision. He has to live with the decision, and I hope it's a wrong decision. I genuinely hope it's a wrong decision. Yeah. Let me know what you think of Trent's decision to leave Liverpool. I'm fuming, and I don't think I get round this. I was fuming when the reports came out and it looked like he was going to leave. The only thing I think happens now is, look, he's obviously agreed to sign for Real Madrid. Does that mean he's going to be at Real Madrid for the Club World Cup? Because if it does, then we need to make a deal work for us. I don't believe he. I don't believe he will be there for a Club World Cup. I said this in a video I made recently regarding Trent. Real Madrid are not silly. They will not spend money where they don't have to, and evidently they don't have to now. So yeah, go and have all the long walks you want with Jude Bellingham, mate, because you are no longer anything to me. Trent Alexander Arnold, fuck off to Real Madrid. I don't want to see your face ever again. And for me, you are not welcome anywhere near Liverpool Football Club. I just don't want to see it. That's my honest opinion. I know there's going to be people that disagree with what I'm saying. I know there'll be people that agree with what I'm saying. But yeah, for me, I don't want you anywhere near the club, and that starts now. I don't want to see you on the pitch. I don't want to see you in the parade. I would love it. I would love it if he got booed. I would love it if he got booed. And I think he deserves to get booed for the way he's gone about leaving the club. Look, I'm not against people leaving the football club. I despite everything I've just said in this video, I'm not against people leaving the football club, but you leave in the right way. You don't disrespect the football club the way that Trent Alexander-Arnold has disrespected Liverpool in the last, I want to say, in the last few years. I think this has been a carefully thought out plan from Trent, and I believe these are now the results of that plan that he's put in place. I can't accept it. I can't accept the way he's left the club. And yeah, like I say, don't want him anywhere near the club. Let me know what you think of the video. Let me know what you think in the comments about Trent Alexander-Arnold joining Real Madrid. Let me know if you think he will be a success. He's obviously going to be a success. They're going to win trophies and whatnot. But yeah, let me know what you think, guys. See you on the next one.